All right. Hello, everyone. Again, this is Miss Redfern from Washington Street. And today I want to chat with you all about this strategy called equations of understanding. And so as you can see here, we do have some vocabulary terms. We have some images that kind of support that vocabulary. And then we also have some plus signs and some equal signs. And so the idea behind this strategy is that students build equations, and these are going to be basic addition equations. But after they build them, they have to make sense of them. So they have to explain why they built the equations the way that they did. And so when utilizing this strategy, you could show students the pictures of the vocabulary first and just kind of ask them, what do you know about this? What direction do you think we're going to be going in? What are these pictures or words reminding you of? How does this relate to something else we've already learned? And so that way you're activating students' prior knowledge, and then that will serve as a scaffold as they move through the exercise. So after students see what you have, and they can be working in small groups, then you could have them interact with a source of media. So like a video, in this case, that's what I'm gonna use, and then or a reading, something like that. And so after students interacted with that media, then you would ask them to build their equation. So I'm just gonna give you some examples here. So say they look at what they have, and they might say, well, you know what, I'm gonna go with sunlight plus a plant plus glucose, and I'll get glucose right there. That would give me, hopefully they would go with photosynthesis, right? And so it could be all pictures, it could be all words. The main thing is that students could justify why they organized what they did, why they built the equation the way they built it. And so they're saying sunlight plus an organism that uses sunlight to convert that light energy into chemical energy and into glucose. That's photosynthesis. Or they might say, when producers and consumers interact, that could create like a food chain. So that might be something students would say. And then you're like, well, why did you put these in this way? Producers, what do they do? Ask them to kind of expand on the vocabulary. Maybe a food chain, they can relate that to another term. So as long as students are explaining why they organize things the way they did, they are utilizing the strategy effectively. And the main thing is that you want students making their thinking visible, interacting with each other, having discourse, and explaining and justifying their position or defending their position. So this is equations of understanding. That's it.